Hi, and welcome to episode number 10 of the Bone Broth Acne Cure Question and Answer. I'm Toni from toniATcultivatedwellbeingDOTcom, your go-to resource for living a sweet, rich life. In this show, I'll read a question submitted by a reader and give my very best answer. And if you have a question of your own, I would love to hear it. You can email me at toni@cultivatedwellbeing.com, and I will see if I can get your question on the next show. Okay, so today's question is from Kristen, and Kristen actually asked the same question as Chloe. So these questions are from, the same question is from Kristen and Chloe. That's a tongue twister. Okay. Do you have any suggestions for those of us who are vegetarian? I'm sure more than just these two ladies have this question. Is there a supplement I could take that has similar benefit to your broth? I eat whole foods, plant-based diet, and still struggle with breakouts on my face and chest. Since going off the pill, I assume that means the birth control pill, a couple of months ago, they've gotten worse. I feel like I've tried everything, every topical treatment, and nothing works long term. I've cleansed with coconut oil in the past, but didn't stick with it because eventually my skin started breaking out again. Any suggestions are much appreciated. Sorry about that, Kristen. That sounds really frustrating. And the coconut oil thing is, you're not alone in that. A lot of people find that coconut oil makes it worse for them. I've found that it's helped, but a lot of people have found that it makes it worse. So you're not alone there. And you're also not alone in asking the question about what is the solution for vegetarians. Unfortunately, for those of us who need replenishing of the gut lining with the gelatin, there is no vegetarian source of gelatin. That comes from animal bones and connective tissue of animals. But that doesn't mean that there's no solution. It could mean that that's not your problem. It could mean that there are some other things that you could work on. L-glutamine is a great supplement that you could try. That is also something that's replenishing to the gut lining. When I was working with a naturopath, she gave me a supplement called GI Integrity, and that was by a brand called Pure Encapsulations. That was pretty helpful for me, but it didn't actually solve it. That doesn't mean it won't solve it for you. That's definitely was my second naturopath's very first go-to kind of supplement for me when we were working together. GI Integrity by Pure Encapsulations. I don't know if you need to have a practitioner give that to you or if you can just order it online. I'm not sure the answer to that. So if you need help with it, I would maybe reach out to an acupuncturist or reach out to a naturopath and see if they can get that for you. It has L-glutamine in it. So L-glutamine is a healing amino acid for the gut. And then another thing I tried with my naturopath that could be vegetarian, vitamin A. Vitamin A is not always vegetarian source, but you can find one that is. This is something, again, I'm not a doctor. I say it almost every episode where it applies, but I feel like I should every single time. I'm not a doctor. I would not ever recommend that you start doing high doses of vitamin A without the supervision of a doctor. I did it with my naturopath. It was kind of her response, sort of more natural approach to trying to simulate what happens with Accutane. Accutane is a prescription drug that's a high dose of vitamin A, toxically high dose of vitamin A. You actually have to get your blood tested to make sure your liver's functioning every month that you're on Accutane. So it's no joke. Vitamin A, under the supervision of a doctor, you could ask about that. That could be a vegetarian solution. And what else? So the other thing I wanted to read, I'm just going to read it to you actually. A colleague and reader, so a friend of mine that I have known since grad school, wrote in, and she actually has a good answer to this question too. Her name's Jennifer, and I'm just going to read it. It says, "As you know, I had horrific cystic acne as an adult. My dermatologist threatened Accutane, but I never did it. What cleared it up for me was to resolve my liver and blood imbalances. I drank an herbal tea that consisted of red clover leaf, dandelion, boldo, I have no idea what boldo is, nettle, lemon balm, spearmint, yarrow, red clover blossom, and that's it. And it cleared up my acne, which has not come back." So that's interesting. I also used SK2 facial essence, spendy but awesome. So I think that perhaps there is not a universal miracle cure for one's acne, but there's something imbalanced internally. Usually or otherwise probiotic or otherwise proactive, and clindamycin would take care of it. And the search is on to figure out what the imbalance is and how to correct it. Thanks, Jennifer, for that. I'm hoping that Kristen and Chloe, and who was the other person? Kristen and Chloe, a different Chloe from my other reader. I hope that helps you guys. So I followed back up with Jennifer and asked her where she got this tea, and she said that she had it blended. She had an Ayurvedic practitioner that recommended it to her and put the blend together for her with just loose herbs. So you could see an Ayurvedic practitioner and see if maybe there's some kind of imbalance that you have. You could also go to the bulk section of your grocery store and buy these herbs loose and make it yourself. So I hope that answers your question, Kristen and Chloe, and good luck to you. And in your vegetarian endeavors for clear skin. I would love to hear how it works if you do try some of these solutions. I would love for you to report back and let us know for other vegetarian readers what you find to be successful for you. You can either write a comment down here under the video, or you can go back to the blog, whatever you'd like. It would be great to hear from you. And good luck, and see you next time. Thanks.